How to use the File tab in Microsoft Word. Okay, open Microsoft Word, and this is where I stopped from the previous video, where I explained everything under Home. And in this video, I want to explain everything under File. Okay, so click on the File, and I want to start with the Home. So under Home here, we have here, say, a blank document, which is where you can start a new blank document. And you have the recent documents that I have used. Okay, and if you add anyone to favorite, it's going to be here. I didn't add anyone there. Okay, so that is just for Home, and there is this portion known as more templates, so where you can select any template of your choice, and templates are just samples of already made work. Okay, so I'm always interested on the blank document because I want to teach you everything from the scratch. Okay, so that is all for Home. Now New gives the ability to create a new blank document. So I have New here, and I can simply click on a blank document, and it's going to open a fresh new blank document. Then the next option is Open. It gives the ability to open already existing document. So these are the recent documents that I have opened. So anyone I want to open, I can simply click on it, and it's going to open. Okay, and I can also navigate back to where I stopped and come back here to File, and I can go back there again to open. And if what I want to open is not found here, I can click on a browse to navigate through my computer, find where it is located, and open it. Okay, so that is just for open. And the next option is this one that says Info. Info gives the ability to protect your document. Okay, so for example, this portion that says Protect Document, if you click on it, you have Always Open Read Only, Encrypt with Password, Restrict Editing, Restrict Access, and so on. So for this, I'm only going to touch Restrict Editing and Encrypt with Password. Okay, and to encrypt your document with password, you simply click on it, and then you type the password you want to use. So I can type a simple password and click OK, and retype it again to confirm, and then can click OK again. Okay, now this document is protected with password. So if I save it and then come back again, it will request for that password before I can open it. Okay, so that is the function of this. And if I want to remove it, I can simply click on it again and click on Encrypt with Password, and simply delete the password and click OK. Then it is gone. So if I click here as well and come here and say Restrict Editing, it's going to give me this option where I can select what I want, and come here and select for everyone and select yes, Start Enforcing Protection. Okay, then I have to also input password, so I can type any password. You can type any password of your choice. Make sure you are able to remember it. Okay, so if I click OK, then it's now protected. I can't edit it. So if I try to press any key, it's not going to work, and all these things, they're no longer active. To remove it, I simply come here and click on Stop Protection. Okay, so if I don't find this here, let's assume I close it like this, I can go back to File, then click on Info and click on Protect, then Restrict Editing. Then I'm going to get this back again, then click on Stop Protection and type that password and click OK. Now you can edit your document. Okay, so that is for protection under Info. So the next option, which is the most important, is the Save option. This gives the ability to save your document, because if you don't save your document, you're not going to be able to open it again. In fact, once you close the MS Word without saving it, you lost whatever you have done in that document. Okay, so if you are saving for the first time, you can simply click on Save or Save As. Both of them work hand in hand. Okay, so you can click on Save, and then you have this option to make choice wherever you want to save it. Okay, of course I have saved it before, so that's why I clicked here. So you can choose where do you want to save it. You can click on a browse. If you don't see any folder you want to save it here, you can click on browse or double click on this PC. So let me click on browse, then locate wherever you want to save it. I want to save it in document here, so under documents, which is here, then I have this option that says computer basic. I can open it and I can save it with computer basic YT for YouTube. Okay, so you can put any name of your choice as long as your document is concerned. So always name your document according to its purpose. Okay, so at the end I click on save, and that is all. I have my document saved. And the shortcut for it, though I'm going to spend time to discuss a shortcut at future video, but the shortcut for save is Ctrl+S. Why? Because if you're using a desktop and you don't have constant power supply, or there's possibility that power can go off anytime, then you can always press Ctrl+S to save it. Okay, so that is just for save. Then save as gives the ability to resave it again to any location with any name. Okay, so that is for save as. Then there is this option that gives the ability to print it. So if I click on print, I can be able to print the document. Now before you can print, you must first of all have a printer, install the printer in your computer, and then connect the printer, either wired or wireless, depending on your printer. And then this thing will turn to online. So if I should power this particular printer on, it's going to change to online. And of course you can modify the printer property by clicking this place, and you can be able to customize all these things and you can print your document. Okay, at a future video I'm going to also show you more about printer. All right, now the next option is this option that says share. It gives you the ability to share your document to email, or to save it to cloud, or to present it online. Okay, so that's just all for this share. Then where I want to spend time again is this option that says export, and this gives the ability to export your document to PDF or XPS. Okay, so if you click on create PDF, then it's going to come up like this. Then you can see here that says save as type is showing PDF. Okay, so all you need to do is to simply click on publish and you're good to go. Then your PDF is ready. Okay, so you can close this and go back. And another option to convert to PDF is to click on save as and then locate wherever you want to save it. Then come over here and change the save as type to PDF. So you can select any one of your choice among all these options. Okay, so if I click PDF, I can convert this to PDF. Okay, now if I go back again to export, you can be able to export to PDF as I said, and you can also modify the PDF. So there is this option here, let's say options, so click on it. Now if you don't want to export all the pages, you can select the number of pages that you want. Here say all, and here say current page, and you can also make selection to the page. So I can say from page 1 to page 2, and if you look here, you see that this document is made up of 4 pages. So I can just only export these 2, and I click OK. So I can change the name so that it will not be the same with this one. So I can simply add 2 to it and click on publish. Okay, so if I go to Microsoft Edge where it is opened, if I scroll down, you can see it just said 2 pages because I exported 2 pages. Okay, so that is just for this option that says export. And then close gives the ability to close the document. So if I don't want, I can simply click on close, and it closes that particular one, and then this is the previous one I opened. So if I click here again, I can reopen it back again, and I can go back here, there's a file, and the next option is account. So this gives the ability to create account with Microsoft Office. Okay, so here says sign out. I have already created account and I'm logged in, so you can actually sign in or create account if you don't have account, or switch account. Okay, so that's just for account. Then feedback gives the ability to do what? To send feedback to Microsoft, but you must make sure you have internet connection to send a feedback. Then the last option here is this, that's the options. So if you click on it, it gives the ability to modify or recustomize the tabs and the ribbons. Okay, so they are user friendly. Just read through it and understand what it's saying, and you'll be able to change the features. And if I click here, that's a display. Anything I want to display, I can just select among all these options and I'm good to go. Okay, so likewise this place that says save, so I can come here and make changes on the save. So I can change the save as file type or the format by coming here and select whichever one I want. Okay, but there is no point modifying it if there is no need. Okay, so you can leave it as it is and continue using Microsoft Word. Okay, so that is just for file. Yeah, so I wanted to make it so easy and so quick so that you can be able to understand it. Okay, that's just all for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the notification button so that whenever I post my video you can always see it. Share to your friends as well. Thank you.